Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog, coming to you guys today talking about 100K in funding. Many of you are going, Erica, that's just not possible. How? Where? When? Why? The key here is it's about laddering. And you know that with the theme of this channel, that's what I'm always talking about. You're laddering your way up, you're laddering your way there. And so let's start with number one, credit repair. Some of you have old accounts of like 12 different old addresses. You moved all around, so now we got to get all these old addresses off. We got to get it looking nice. Because what does a bunch of old addresses say to me as a credit lender? This person moves around all the time. This person's unstable. This person doesn't have a stable job. Now, that may not be true. You may be very stable. You may have very high income. But when you've got 5 to 10 addresses on there, it shows you move around a lot. When people lend you money for a car or something, they want to know where they can find you, and they want to keep it to one address, okay? So two, overall credit repair is not just, Eric, get all this stuff off my credit. It doesn't matter what it is. I want a clean sweep. To me, that's reckless, because some of you have great history where you've paid on a Sears card or a Macy's card, or just years of where you've done great with your payments and you messed up for a few months and then you want everything gone. As a lender, that's sketchy. You're sketchy. Nothing's on there. And honestly, it doesn't really go away. It's called suppression. Some of that is suppressed. Some of it is going to come back in a few years, or come back in a few months. So you've experienced that. Don't look for the scam. Get rid of what you can. And this way, let's build you up from the bottom. Let's make it look nice. Okay, number two, credit boards. Go look at your state. If you're in Florida, if you're in Texas, wherever you are, if you go on credit boards, it gives you an opportunity to type in your city and state, or type in the bank, or type in the particular Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, and you can see what other people in your area are getting approved for, right? So if you see a lot of people at 650 getting approved in Florida at Navy Federal or a few other banks, that's the bank you go with, okay? If you see a lot of people over here getting approved for things, go over there. It helps you figure out and find credit unions. Like, I found credit unions I would have never, ever heard of via credit boards, okay? So go hop on credit boards. It's very important for you guys to check that out for yourselves to do that. Number three, credit unions. Now, I'm going to give you some popular ones, but I really want you to go on credit boards and find local ones that are really giving robust credit opportunities to people, okay? Because sometimes teachers, credit unions, your state employees, credit union, just different ones have loopholes for you to work there or get in there. So check it out. All right, so Navy Federal has been popular the past 2 years on every Facebook group you can ever hear of, because people, like what's easy, however you want to say it. Number two, USAA, have to be military. I think USAA has changed some of their stuff. It can be a little less lax, but Navy Federal, US, you got to have somebody military related. PenFed are mostly only on military bases. So again, you might want to know somebody so you can put deposits in your account. Or if you just do direct deposit and get the card sent to your house, no worries. You can do it that way too. Growth Financial, NASA. And the reason I put local credit unions, have a face to put to the name. There's a credit union in Fayetteville, which is funny because the woman is like a local little star. She walking around with fur coats on in Costco because she owns this credit union. She's like 90 years old, driving a Benz. But they were very popular in giving out lines of credit and car loans to people. There's a reason credit unions, they have to give out X amount of dollars, because they're usually getting, depending on how they're structured, they're getting money from the federal government to keep up with everybody. And then sometimes you can create them for cheaper, right? So let's say a big name bank takes $10 million. A credit union, you could open it up with $50,000. I kid you not. Go look on, there's a federal government site that shows you what are the criteria you need to open up a credit union, some of the legal rules. I think it has to be at least 10 people on your membership, 5 to 10. So, it's out there. The information's out there. I don't have to go through it here, but you can definitely check it out. The reason I like credit unions is because that's how they make money. They want to make money. So making money is lending money to you is how they make money. Opening accounts and lending money. A local credit union is as close to raw entrepreneurship, raw capitalism as can be, because they don't stay open if they don't get members. They don't stay open if they don't loan money, point blank, period. They don't have Bank of America and Wells Fargo, extension and grab. They will close if they don't get the crap together. So whenever you hear me on the webpage or on YouTube talking about get those junky little website kind of credit unions, they're the best. So again, 4, business bank accounts. This is very important. Now, not only are you opening personal accounts, we want you opening business bank accounts. Okay, now let's keep it 100. You need an EIN number. It's absolutely free at irs.gov. Everybody's trying to do this fly under the radar bullshit and excuse my language, and try to hide and not try to show tax. You want to be on the next level. Next level comes with responsibility. And what does that come with? You filling out tax reports. That comes out with you getting an EIN number and you getting a DBA if you need one. That's usually for sole proprietors. Let's say your name is Jake and you want to do business as Mike's Plumbing. DBA helps you doing business name as, but an LLC would be better. Now, maybe you say, well, Eric, I don't have $300, $400, $500, depending on the state you're in. No worries. Let's get you in the door if we have to with a DBA. Okay. Now, California, even if you want to do business from home, it's like a $70 business form. I've had several clients from California go, Erica, I want to have a home-based business and they made me pay for the form. Calm down. It's $70. Not that big of a deal. So look up 5 business banks. Smaller is the key. Now, some of these credit unions you go with, and Navy Federal gives you access to business bank accounts, and not USAA, but I think there's 2 other ones on there I want to show you guys that give you business bank accounts. Same time as credit union. You can open up both on the same day. You're just giving them the EIN form and the DBA form. Boom and boom. Hand it to them. They open up your accounts. Now, the key here is, you hear me on the channel talking about deposits, deposits, deposits. If you're not in a place to have a bunch of deposits going here, don't. Just have it open. Again, if you go apply and say, my business has been open since 2007, and they say, where's your bank account? Who's your bank account with, and when was it open? And you say your bank account was open in 2014, they're going to mark that business as starting in 2014. Point blank period. The day that business bank account is open is when that business legitimately starts. It's not just some side money thing. It's not a hobby write-off on your taxes. It's a legit breathing entity. Okay, so when I say apply at the same time, you go to the bottom, I say apply at the same time. This is after you get about 4 to 10 accounts. Many people say, Erica, 4 to 10, that's so much work, there's so many debit cards and credit cards to keep up. This is your money. This is your money. Do you want your money? Go get your money. Many of you are telling me you want to do a business, and you know most businesses fail from lack of funding. So go get your money. So 4 to 5 banks, depending on if your credit's 720 to 760 or 650 to 690, depending on the credit union, you could slide in there and get about 4 applies at one time. Now, the reason I say do it at the same time is if you're going to take a hit, like when people go get a car, they take a hit because they usually let the car lot run their credit like 20, 30 times. If you're going to take a hit 4 or 5 times in one day, do it this way. Do it this way. That way you have business credit cards, business lines of credit, and personal credit cards. Now, what do I want you to do with those? Not go on vacation. You hear me talk about it all the time on this channel, but not go on vacation is one of them. But 2, I want you to actually, while you're building up your personal credit, because some of these people are going to ask for a personal guarantee. If you don't have an LLC, they're going to ask for a personal guarantee. But also, a lot of these smaller banks will ask for a personal guarantee. And let's say they give you $15,000 on the personal side, they're going to give you $15,000 to $20,000 on the business side. It's like a mirroring. They're going to mirror each other. So when people complain about that, so what? If you get 15 at your personal, 15 on your business, that's 30, and you do it at 4 banks that day, that's $120,000. Now, here's what the hiccup is for a lot of people. Instead of like doing what makes the business money, they're buying websites, business cards. Everybody look at my business. No, what makes your business money and how can we make it bring in more money? You just have to pick what makes your business money. And we'll do several more videos about what makes your business money. Is it YouTube videos? Is it Facebook posts, which I believe Facebook ads make you money, but I don't believe a ton of Facebook posts make you money. Unless you're doing a lot of talking back and forth, a lot of conversion, a lot of comments, that's when you make money from Facebook posts. But overall, is it bandit signs all over your community, right? If you are a real estate developer or flipper watching this video, you know it takes about 50 signs for like every other weekend for about 3 months. And that's not cheap. But that brings your name about because people see your name everywhere. Depending on how you do your signs. If you do your signs like, hey, Katie buys houses, then people know, Dad, go on, Katie, you everywhere. And they're looking for Katie because they know Katie has money, okay? Because she's putting out signs everywhere. Katie's looking to buy houses. Katie's answering her phone. That's the deal. So again, we can, put your questions below. I know many of you are going to say, well, Erica, what about this? What about my address? What about this? What about that? If you have to work from a home position, you can do that. If you have to get an office position, you can do that. What many of you are understanding is loans, once you get the business credit card, let's say even if it has your home address and they give you a loan, maybe they give you 10 grand. As long as you're filing a tax return or quarterly taxes, or can show that your business got some assets in this time frame, when you go back to ask in 90 days or 6 months from now for a credit increase or additional money, you're fine. Many of you are believing, oh, Erica, I gotta have this address, I gotta do this, and that's for Duns and Bradstreet, dude. That's not for, you're trying to get vendor credit. These are two different things. This is actual unsecured credit cards and cash and business lines of credit in your pocket that you're going to use to make more money for your business. This isn't a bunch of vendor credit. This isn't a bunch of Staples, a bunch of Sam's, a bunch of, I got a address, official address. This is, if you can, go get your money, okay? Anyway, I'm doing this video because I want a lot of you to realize you're in great financial position, some of you, and some of you aren't. But while you are, be building and growing your business and find out what one thing or two things make your business money so you can double up on that and scale up on that. So everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. This is 100K to funding. We'll do several more videos like this and we'll try to put it together. So everybody, thanks for watching the video.